Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, running on PC. No Switch 2 port. Playing on the old stinky PC. Oh, wait, I have to talk to the maker, the Buddha maker. Because we got the bell from that old lady.
Nanda.
お前さ、勘が戻ってきたようじゃな。ちょっとは忍びらしくなってきたように見える。とっておきな。
Shinobi Esoteric Text, a book of secrets that details a variety of techniques employed by shinobi. Grants the ability to learn shinobi-style skills. Within this text are the innermost secrets of the shinobi arts, such as attacks performed in the air, hiding one's body to avoid detection. Such moves could never be practiced by samurai. Really, I kind of doubt that. Oh, well, I guess the samurai are all about one-on-one confrontation, frontal assaults. Shinobi are about sneaking around. Skills. Owning an esoteric text of a combat style will allow its skills to be acquired in the Sculptor's Idol skill menu. Each enemy defeated provides skill experience. Skill points are acquired once enough experience is gained, which can be spent to unlock skills. Some skills can also be learned by obtaining items or defeating enemies. Regular shinobi tools found in the world can be specially adapted to the shinobi prosthetic via the Fit Shinobi Prosthetic or Fit Prosthetic Tools menu. Prosthetic tool. Prosthetic tools are shinobi tools adapted for use with the shinobi prosthetic. They can be equipped in the equipment menu, and using them consumes spirit emblems. Prosthetic tool slots have been unlocked. There are 3 slots available to equip and switch out prosthetic tools as needed. On the equipment selection screen, the controls can be viewed through Y. Hola.
ひとたび死んだ。だが、巫女様の声が聞こえ、気づけば再び生きていた。
ひとたび死に、今再び生きている。ならば、それは快晴でしょう。
快晴。
九郎様の流因の巫女の力と言われています。快晴の力を与えられた者は死してなおよみがえる。幾度でも。
バカな。
はい、おかしなことです。ですが現に起きている。また変わったことがあれば知らせてください。快晴の力は何も見返りを求めぬとは思えぬのです。
Spirit emblems. Spirit emblems are required to activate prosthetic tools and are consumed each time these abilities are used. Spirit emblems can be obtained from defeated enemies in the world and purchased through the sculptor's idols. If you pass near them, they will find their way to you.
狼殿、よく参られました。白いあざは生まれつきではない。ならば流因を受けた者に現れるということか、あるいは兆しか。おや、何やらちりんと。
ああ、この鈴だろう。仏に備えろと渡された。
あなたにゆかりのある鈴でしょうか。ならば仏師殿と話してみてはどうですか。仏のことならばあの人が詳しいでしょう。
Let's see. We're gonna turn that off because all of these stupid little marks are just a distraction. I never plan on engaging in any of them. Okay, where did we leave off? The acquired skills menu has been unlocked in the Sculptor's Idols menu. These skills can be learned by spending skill points in this menu. Okay. New skills can be acquired by spending skill points in the skill menu. New combat styles can be learned through obtaining esoteric texts for each style. There are 3 types of skills: combat arts, shinobi martial arts, and latent skills. Combat arts must be equipped to be used, but shinobi martial arts and latent skills are always in effect upon acquired. Or 1/ Mikiri counter. How many? I need 1. Wait, how many do I need? 2? I need prayer beads. Okay. I am well. How are you today?
その鈴の音が呼び覚ますじゃろう。眠っちまってるお前さんの古い記憶を。
3 years ago. That's what happened.
何があった？
族どもが平田屋敷に巫女様を急ぐのじゃ。
That's what year it is.
今は幾年だ？
何をおかしな。
教えてくれ。
流泉網での年であろう。
Yeah, wow.
流泉網で3年前か。どういうことだ？武士どもは古い記憶と言った。何も覚えてはおらぬが、これは過去ということか。
I don't know if I can go in the water here. I mean, probably not. Treasure carp scale, a sparkling scale from a treasure carp. To the average person, it is just a beautiful scale, but there are some who exalt a certain master who consider these scales among the most precious things in the world. For this reason, collecting them could be worthwhile. Meebu Possession Balloon, a Meebu balloon filled with fountainhead water endued with a blessing of fortune. If one pops this vibrant green Meebu balloon and prays, those its water splashes upon will have a higher chance of obtaining items. Meebu means aquatic life, or life born of the water. The Ashina consider the fountainhead water itself to be worthy of worship.
Moshi. そこのお主、恋の鱗を知らんかい。キラキラ光る宝鯉の鱗。それを持てば存分に褒美を取らそうぞ。
Let's see, Divine Grass. So there's another gourd. Let's see, gourd reveals medicine.
良き心がけ褒めてとらす。また鱗持っておいでや。
So the only problem with this game, there's a lot of waiting around. Oop, forgot which button to use. It's like I was playing Rise of the Ronin. Completely different game. I thought there was a dog here too. Stupid dogs. Always get in the way. Yeah, whatever. I swear this game just nags you. Oh, he's on the other side of the wall, but he's alerted to me somehow. Oh boy, neighborhood dog going crazy. Probably saw its shadow or something. And of course, anybody who owns a dog wants to, have the dog alert to maybe intruders. So, but a dog will not necessarily know who's an intruder and who's not an intruder. Who's friendly, who's not friendly. So, after you own a dog for a while, then you start to ignore its barks, which is not the purpose of having a dog. Besides companionship, it's also so that you don't ignore the barking. But every dog owner will ignore a certain amount of barking. And only after the murderer has come into the house and is ready to kill the whole family do they go up and check to see what the dog was barking at. He's trying to tell you something, Oh, was I already out of... Okay. I didn't realize I was that low on health. Hi.
はい。
Like, I pass by that dog every morning. Every morning, I see that dog. Or one of the neighbor's dogs. I have more than one neighbor, and they have more than one dog. But you figure by now, that dog would know me and know not to bark at me. But no. Isn't there a guy out here? And no, we won't be playing Sekiro every day. I'll be honest with you, it's not really that fun to play the second time around. Sekiro is only really good the first time. It's a lot less fun than the more times you play it. So we'll play it like every other day or maybe every 3 days, but not every day. Because I did play a lot when it first came out. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have the old playlist. I don't know what happened to it. Shinobi Axe of the Monkey. A heavy black iron axe used by shinobi can be fitted onto the shinobi prosthetic to become a working prosthetic tool. This boorish axe is used less for cutting and more for breaking things with its weight. Once the favorite weapon of a shinobi known as the Bounding Monkey of the Sunken Valley, it was lost along with his left arm. Oh, okay, well, I guess they cut off his left arm. Not too bad for him, huh? Yeah, unfortunately, I do have like a lot of other games to play, and as I said, I mean, this is fun the first time, but after that, it just kind of becomes less fun. But if you've never played it before, it's worth playing. But if you've already played it before, I'm not sure how much fun you have the second time. And this is probably like my third or fourth time playing. I think the first time we played through 3 endings. And I think there's either 4 or there's 5 endings. But you don't get a very good ending if you play ending number 4 or ending number 5. And you don't get to fight all the bosses either. Oop, I'm empty. Oop. Darn it. Oh, I'm sorry, kitty. I'm sorry. Oh, it's just the 2B model from Soul Calibur 6. So, so yeah, it's the model from that. But yeah, functionally, it's the same character. I mean, I don't get anything special by using 2B. Did we already kill everyone? Huh. I thought there was at least 1 or 2 guys walking around here. I mean, the first time I played this game, I was playing as Taki. But this time around, we're playing as 2B. Because, you know, there's not enough 2B in any games. 2B is in more games than she stars in. She stars in 1 game, and suddenly she's like in every other game as a guest character. Antidote powder. A powerful antidote concocted by the Sunken Valley clan. Heals status abnormality poison and temporarily increases poison resistance. Magnetite deposits are found in the Sunken Valley, but the place is dangerously toxic. Antidote powder is essential for anyone attempting to mine the ore.
どうかお役立てを。承知。
Yeah, I mean, Nier Automata is a pretty, it's a pretty popular game amongst the hardcore players. And she's got a cool design. There's no doubt about it.
赤様はまだ忍び殿ご分を。
But yeah, now that I'm playing this again, I still on nice. Wow, I don't think I've ever had this game crash on me. Maybe the mod's messing with it. That's that kind of sucks. I don't know where the autosave happened. I might have lost everything that we did there. Alright, where did it put us? I have no idea. These guys dead. These guys are dead. Well, I guess this is where I wanted to come anyway. PC gaming. I was telling Andre that like this game is really fun the first time you play it, but like when you replay this game, it's really not anywhere near as fun. Like versus playing a Dark Souls game, but that's because the Dark Souls games are more randomized, and this one is kind of more set in stone. So you have an opportunity to memorize this game versus Dark Souls where like a lot of stuff happens randomly, so you really can't predict it.
あれは夢なのか、それとも誠にあったことなのか。
さてな、夢か
But the first time you play this game is great.
わしにも定かなことはわからん。一つ言えるのは、仏様はお前さんの古い記憶を起こしてくださっているだけじゃ。お前さんがどう思い、どう覚えていたか、すべてはそれ次第じゃ。
見るものすべてが正しく
Like I feel bad
ことかを
that somebody wants to watch me play this game, but boy, it is not fun the second time. Or not that much fun. Maybe I should put it that way.
その忍び義手、随分と腕に馴染んできたようじゃな。お前さん、これを取っておきな。
Prosthetic esoteric text.
これは
お 前さんの牙でどう噛み殺すか、それが書いてある。要は忍び義手を使った戦いの術じゃ
わかった。
な。まったく義手の忍び技などもはや無用と思っておったが、わからんものよな。
Well, Neo is a lot like, I mean, even though Neo is mission based, it's a lot like Dark Souls in that it's just, well, number one, they add new enemies, and then number two, the enemies behave quite a bit differently the second time and third time you play it. I mean, that's what's good about that series. It's very replayable. And this one, you know, I mean, I'm having a little bit of fun playing it, but nowhere near as much fun as the first time. The first time it was like discovering all sorts of new stuff, and here I'm sort of settling into a little bit of a rhythm, you know. And you know, if you want to get like one of the special endings, or maybe one of the better endings of the game, there's like a bunch of stuff you have to do in sequence, and you don't get to break that sequence, otherwise you miss out on whatever ending you're going for, which is a real pain. It's like, did I talk to that, you know, did I talk to Emma at the right time? Did I show up behind the shed after I beat, you know, the horse boss? I mean, there's a lot of stuff to remember. Or you have to keep a guide handy, I guess, but a little bit of a pain. Did I finish Kazan? Nope, I didn't finish Kazan or AI Limit. And now that the Switch 2 is out, you know, it may be a while before I get back to them. I think the bad part of Kazan is that now that it's been out for a while, they spent a lot of time nerfing the game. So it's probably not going to be anywhere near as hard as it should be if I just would have played it when it came out. Because I know that lizard boss that we fought, I think the last time we played, I think that lizard boss, they really nerfed him pretty hard. Well, you know how it is. People buy a game knowing that it's hard, and then they complain it's too hard. And sometimes some of the complaints are legitimate, like there's a bug that, you know, the game wasn't supposed to behave the way it did, and it just became really hard. Not because they did that on purpose. I mean, to me, like a good example is the Elden Ring Radon fight. Like the first time you fight Radon. Like he was really, really, really hard. Until 3 patches later. 3 patches later, they nerfed him, but in the first 2 patches, I mean, he really didn't behave the way he was supposed to. So that's stuff I can understand. But yeah, I fought him when he was a pain in the butt. So that's the fight I remember. Elite spiders. Yeah, I like Kazan a lot though. And I like the AI limit a lot as well. I mean, it's been a pretty good year for Souls likes. I think everybody's kind of got the they've kind of got the hang of it now. Oop, I just alerted everyone. Look at this guy. He's so sneaky. I mean, I sort of like the fact that you can memorize this game. That makes like speedrunning, I guess, a really fun thing. I can't believe you guys heard me. I was so quiet. Yeah, we can use the model without the skirt too for 2B, but you know, I mean, I'll save that kind of stuff for First Ascendant. We'll let her have her skirt for once. In a game. Ah, too many at once. Look at this guy just keeps drinking. Everybody dying around him. You're gonna stop me from drinking. Yup. This is my favorite FromSoft game, though. I really do think they did a really good job with it. Bloodborne is number 2. At least in my book. Oh, I alerted the chickens. Now the chickens are gonna be mad. Chickens might be the hardest enemy in the game, though. Yeah, I think Bloodborne has a really weak start. And it does take you a little while to start liking it. And it also depends on which direction you go, because you have some choices to make on which bosses to tackle and which order to do them in. So, like, if you end up fighting, like, Father Gascoigne too early, then the game might turn you off. But if you fight the, I think it's called the Winged Beast or something like that, if you fight him first, then I think it's a little bit more fun. So, yeah. Well, plus the game runs like crap. It doesn't help if you want to get into it that you have to, it stutters all over the place and it's real muddy looking. So yeah, none of that does it any favors. Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. We're playing with 2B, because, yeah, why not, I guess. She needs to be in every game. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.